Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Disco Elysium Part 27. In the previous video we explored beyond the blue door and learned that it's just pinball. Now we're here to try and do just random side stuff because I don't really know what to do main story-wise.
The large-headed youth has closed
We're
his
gonna
eyes,
help dude
lost in the music.
pump up the jam, pump it up.
He opens them.
Good morning! Yeah! Pump it up! Pump
See?
it up!
I said we were gonna pump it up. You probably didn't believe me. I found this reel of tape. Maybe you can use it to hard up X Jam.
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
Clicks the switch, the tape starts spinning.
A hand on his ear. He listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Bruh, this is kinda trash, yeah?
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
Yeah.
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big.
What do you mean?
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
Ready? I mean, it does sound better.
Wow! Here's that! The signs match perfectly!
I mean, dude, it's kind of a bit of a bop.
Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper!
Intriguing. The way I see it, Van Eyck based his remix on some famous original piece, like a folk song, something local. Seems you found an initial part with the main melody.
Can we turn the light back on? Because I can't see anything.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
I'm pretty just like great at everything.
Something mysterious is going on here.
Maybe Arno Van Eyck lives around here and threw a part of the song away because he thought it was shit.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits! Bring up the volume!
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
I don't know, just make it loud.
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
Alright, I'll see if I can do that.
Yo, the warrior! The warrior of dance music!
Warriors come out and
Don't
play.
be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper hardcore!
Alright, see ya.
Hi again. So, how things going?
Goodbye, officer.
Huh?
Logic. We could attempt that. We have some sources of logic. Oh, it's my favorite video game. The part where I'm like, oh, we have like 8 things of clothing that give logic, and then I look and we have like 1, and I'm like, wait, really? That's all we have? Pretty decent boost. And I wouldn't mind putting a point or 2 into logic. Anything taking it away? Nope.
Hi again. So, how things going?
Okay.
Squeeze
So
me!
the Speed Freaks want to start a club for dance music.
I rolled a damn 3
that much
again?
checks out. Youths like music. You feel as though you might have liked music more when you were young, too. But you digress.
What's the gist of it?
The gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's very important to understand what the gist of things is. Always consult the gist before making up your mind. This is going well. Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had the church. That settles it. Analysis complete. Their story checks out. All in all, You really can't tell what that mean programmer grandma was talking about.
Goodbye, officer.
Okay, what if I, like, knock myself in the head to jumpstart my brain?
Hi again. So, how
This
things
is
going?
the same percentage? Excuse me? Wasn't it 83 earlier?
A number of things don't add up. Let's take a look. How about gather around, kids?
Okay, kids, gather around.
The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Sometime in the past, I'm not sure where and how, I fell sick and became the shadow you see now, but before that I have reason to believe I was a police detective.
But you still are.
I'm good enough in this job to be awarded the rank of W. Freighter. Could have been captain. Imagine that.
What happened?
I don't know.
He doesn't know what to say.
Now, obviously, that might as well have been 1,000 years ago, but there's still some detective left in me.
The young speed freak is silent. He senses something is wrong.
This isn't the makings of a club, it's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
The distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer?
Where's his friend? Did he lose his friend?
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker, you only got one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
No need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
Someone has said you've been lying. Your answer was very unconvincing.
Fuck, man. It's difficult to get along with some people, but we're trying to make an effort. We are on a mission here.
Also, you're sober. Was it hard for you to keep sober?
We don't need drugs to be hardcore.
Shut the fuck up, Egg.
Maybe not today, Egg, but you need drugs to get through the days when you're not expecting me.
Climb down from the equestrian monument, cop man. Consciousness is new to the universe.
Bottom line
We
is,
all have our ways to ease the shock.
I know, but as long as you make the dance club, we'll still help you, because, I don't know, I think it's cool.
What exactly is it you know?
In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab?
That's... Come on, that's...
I don't know. Preposterous? Against the law? Punishable by summary execution? I don't know if it should be punishable by summary execution. That seems a little hardcore for me.
I meant to say, not true.
But what are we gonna do?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
Frankly, I don't really care. I just want to crack the case. Do what you want, and I'll do what I want.
Really?
Of course not really, I'm a cop.
Or else.
Or else. Haven't you heard? I'm the dirtiest cop this side of the river. I'll make life hard for you using every connection I've got.
He thinks for a moment, then opens his mouth, but closes it again, then finally raises.
You think we
his
go around
hands.
looking like this if we weren't 100% confident we had eternal backup?
Things are just way too hard for an entrepreneur in this city. It's not like we're not going to turn the church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal.
Because we are! We totally are!
We just got to turn it into a speed lab first.
You know, to get our foot in the door.
And why you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
I mean, it's just two guys, or a guy and a lady.
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
Honestly, I don't think they would.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
So, what now?
This is it. Judgment time.
Alright, just the club.
Yeah!
I knew it. It's impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for Nordic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance.
I don't like fish. What's it about a fish?
There needs to be a club for Nordic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time.
Damn right, buddy.
We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs. We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels and nothing but, I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
Alright, well thanks,
Goodbye,
guys.
officer.
Making the community a better place. Gosh, we're so good at our job, Kim. What am I doing here? I'm looking for the Insulindian Phasmid as well. There's really like nothing about following up on the body, like the official autopsy, unless it just takes more time. But like I ain't got more time. Hey, what was our new thought? The question won't leave you. Why did the melody line from a broken discarded tape fit perfectly into a song played by some speed freaks in a frozen tent? Can it be coincidence? Maybe it's the hand of the man machine himself in his attempt to craft a perfect song. Maybe Egghead is actually Arno Van Eyck in disguise. Ike? Egg? Oh. Can I learn multiple things at once? Oh, I guess plus interfacing. Okay, you can learn multiple things at once. Well, that's cool. I guess in theory we could have like min-maxed and waited for it to start internalizing that when we needed interfacing. But frankly, I don't care.
The trap stands empty near the reeds. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds' apprehensive hissing. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good, now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
Well, I had a rhetorical answer for you. The rhetorical answer was shut up. I'll do what I want.
He doesn't want to, but if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track. This better be it.
I don't know. Seems awful sus around here, Kimmy. Let's put some stuff that gives Inland Empire. Maybe we need some Inland Empire to be able to find him. Maybe we won't because we have nothing that gives Inland Empire. Alright, that's cool. We have these. We can put our shoes back on. Is it really just the necktie that gives Inland Empire? That's crazy, man.
All the traps are stopped now, and still no sight of the Phasmid. Return to Morel and let him know.
You say that.
A scattering
give us
of
another
boot
shot?
holes
Nope.
spread across the cracked wall, reaching.
I think it was visual calculus, not logic. Alright, let's look at our notebook again. So we're going to head back to town. Head back, talk to Titus about tape. That's really the only, like, murder investigation lead we got right now. How do I go down? Oh yeah, we can walk across it. I was gonna say, I thought there was a part we could walk across. I'm still a little lost though. I thought we could like walk all the way down to the fishing village from here, but apparently not. Help! Kim! I'm lost. They won't let me fast travel. Seriously, Kim. I don't know where to go. Here we go. This is what I was thinking of. You can also ask the lady out on a date. We have to wait for Kim to leave because he's kind of destroying our style. Hi, what up?
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
So I talked to class about the tape.
And
I don't know. She's still saying about stands what she said.
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
I mean, she pretty much laughed it off, Titus.
Fucking fuckity fucker. And what did she say then? That it's fine. People are supposed to be like that.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
I mean, if anything, it seemed like it made her a little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Okay. Well, we definitely think this is personal.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump, hard fist, or anything.
That's not what the line was. I don't know what the hell you're talking. Glenn, are you okay? You having a stroke? Because if so, I'm not going to call the ambulance for you because you're kind of an asshole.
It's alright, Glenn. I just thought, I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
He wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
Alright, be straight with me. What's going on?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck on!"
Hey, I'm sure she'll be very sad.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Don't think that's true.
Yeah.
Alan starts saying something, then thinks best of it.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
It's a real play. Strange reaction of Bullet. Compromised skill set. Understand why Titus is upset. Angus had to take the pressure. What about the tribunal? Man, we're zooted. One second. We will continue talking to you momentarily. I just need to take off my pants in front of you to assert dominance. Have anything affecting rhetoric right now? No? Okay. Alright, we had... my rhetoric. Game. We both know we have stuff that affects rhetoric. Why are we playing this? We have nothing that affects rhetoric? I don't fucking buy it. Okay. Just a measly +1? I mean, it should give us like a 90%.
It's you again. What is it?
About to hit you with some poems, sir.
Convince Titus
I saw that
he's
too.
being manipulated. You should know
Got
by
a little
now.
spooked.
Titus Hardy will never falter. But you know someone who might.
One of his boys will.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
Well, I suppose that's it. Case closed. We're going home, Kim.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
I don't know, man. Because you work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
They just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
We didn't.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
We have our chest piece on, right?
Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Which one do we like more? Let's be louder. What? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
Oh, so he was dead before you hanged him.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Plus, we're like immune to bullets, maybe. Granted, I think we unequipped our chest piece. Maybe he'll just shoot us in our feet. Or we'll catch the bullet.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
You don't seem like a very nice lady.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean?
We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
Who was this other girl? Do I know her?
No, you're not gonna be on a first-name basis with this person.
Okay, now, first thought is it's maybe the other soldier, because we know the other soldier was a lady. Now, there's also a part of me that's like, I still think that the Class A lady is the other soldier, but I don't know. It would kind of make sense.
You're not getting to her. This person is affiliated with the Hardy Boys. It's Klasia you want to talk to.
She's affiliated with the Hardy, so she's like a Hardy girl?
I wouldn't go that far. She's just a woman who's sometimes in our company, who sympathizes with Klasia. Let's leave it at that.
You know, actually, some of the guys have been talking, and,
No. My answer is no, Glenn. We're Hardy Boys, and that's how it's gonna stay.
You can't be the Hardy persons of indeterminate gender? Yeah, doesn't quite have the same, same ringing. Hardy people. So, you didn't kill him, he was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's another girl? 2 of them? Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Klasia came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How'd you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. And there was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Right now, he's grateful he hasn't gotten his brother into this mess.
Let's find him and make him replace our window. So if Clase didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about?
The can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her. From the old world. Where she came from.
These people? Who are they?
They're powerful. Connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
Maybe.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told.
He could just be paranoid because of all the drugs.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Alright, who killed the merc? Any ideas?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them.
So they probably used the
Hers,
secret entrance
all his.
to get onto the balcony. Shot through the window?
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you guys had ideas about his past, too.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns. Training. Years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again. These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still. This guy's not as dumb as he looks.
Damn, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
Alright, sorry about making you guys fight.
Me too.
Bye.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go. Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
Still, after all this headache,
You would prefer if we didn't take her away.
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Alrighty. Monica's titties are big. Damn right. Who the hell's Monica? Asking for a friend. That's a great way to end the nice somber point of Titus showing some humanity after all this time. Just immediately, Monica's titties are big.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Where the hell's Morel?
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
Where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
Was he the Phasma?
her smile is wary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
We the Phasma?
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Try for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So, who's gonna check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
What? Once more into the breach, then.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
I'm gonna find this bug, and I'm gonna squish it in front of you and destroy your entire psyche.
Very strange.
I mean, not really.
Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
What's wrong? You seem different.
Different?
Are you the Phasmid? Have you been replaced? Are you a doppelganger?
Answering a question with a question, for example. Defensive isn't her usual style.
You're on the back foot.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
You're in doubt about what?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
And when a police officer asks, you must answer.
No, you don't.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
You seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something?
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen? An extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything. He's hiding. These things are tough on him. Matters of love, not violence or deceit.
First things first. Boom. Your marriage hasn't been a lie.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
I need something good here, man.
All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple.
That loves each other, and that's all that matters.
If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Normally, when I think about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. That counts for something, no?
Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our hard times too. I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived, on our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
He'd still be into you. That's not how these things work.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
I'm gonna check the traps.
Really?
Damn right.
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
I'm gonna fight this thing.
No one can stop you from finding the phasmid.
Can I have your address just in case there's news?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
Okay, be careful out there.
You too, sweetie. Thank you for everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be a...
Sentence remains unfinished.
A waste of time. A dream. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold, coastal wind blows.
We should go too.
Yeah, I learned how to create all music, Kim, while we were talking.
Arno van Eyck. Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise. Van Eyck is an Oranese disc jockey, but those people get around, especially in Revachol, in the clubs on Boogie Street. Perhaps he stayed here for a short stint and discarded part of the song he was working on, just threw it away, and then it ended up in the Hawthorn tree. But why? Did he think it was retrograde? It wasn't. Perhaps he caught a glimpse of the future and did not want for it to arrive just yet. Perhaps the city whispered the top line to him, and he was frightened by it.
Okay, let me guess, like -3 conceptualization or something? It reveals Arno van Eyck gig posters in the world. All motorist checks are unlocked. I don't think we really have any of those sitting around. Okay, there's our ledger. Maybe we could try and convince that guy to give us some money again. I guess, I mean, you should be unlocked again. Well, wait, no, Motorix. No, that should be all this stuff again. Because that's the base stat. Alright, what time are we at? Okay, we're at 40 minutes. So we got a little bit. So we'll save Class A for later, because that should be a long talk, probably. I mean, in theory, you're unlocked again.
Vigilance officer?
No.
What can this old carabinier do for you?
My thought, it does nothing. White checks unlocked. I don't know what this means then, if that's not what it does. I mean, I would assume what that means is that any of the white checks that you have closed to you currently, they're unlocked again. You know, that's what the words say. But apparently that's not what it means. And composure is, it's a motoric check. It's under this category. But it does say our ledger's unlocked again. I don't even really remember what that was for. Where's my ledger?
It's the ledger. Oh, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back. Just relax. The two sides of the board are slightly...
Green, this may have been unlocked for a while.
Like
I forgot about this.
The slides. All you need to do is...
We got that extra
the plastic
point
on your knee. Slowly. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know...
open it.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Pick up the ticket stubs?
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too.
Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it?
It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored.
Apricot.
Exactly like the gum wrapper you found. The same brand of chewing gum.
Open it up.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
Keep reading.
Your hand shakes holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Could have said you because it rhymes with soul.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots.
It doesn't really
appear.
rhyme with soul, but it fits.
You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
We got a damn bad end. Okay. The letter was nicely written.
There is nothing again. Well, almost nothing. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
This is the start of the game, right?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening.
Can I look? Right? This is the start of the game.
Here in the pale, because.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the old
Okay,
factory
no.
system,
I thought
they
we got
call
like
it
I thought we died.
apricot chewing
And they were
gum
being like,
scented
haha,
one.
look at us.
It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
Smell nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Was that the X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Nah, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where's Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Just lie there.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Okay. Because I was going to be a little mad if they were like, haha, fucking reload your save, dummy.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And
It's delicious.
Is it our blue drink?
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days.
What?
Did you know the
That's-
human body is not made to survive on alcohol
true?
alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Actually, beer and cider have loads of water in them.
I'm still thinking about magnesium-based life form now. You know, in the Franco-Nigerian centuries, the quality of water was so bad it was sometimes more hygienic to drink beer.
But these are not the Franco-Nigerian centuries. We are in the present. It is safe to sometimes drink water here.
Okay, drink.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema. to take you to a hospital.
Well,
Then you can
thankfully, I had the good sense to do it near the car. How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
I came into contact with the burnt ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve the case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Okay. Human Empire. Empathy. How's my brain doing? Have we given up alcohol yet? No? Okay. We do have a floating skill points. At the mailbox.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you. The box seems happy.
Damn right. What were we gonna do again? Yeah, there is that. Yo, we're more of a superstar cop than a sorry cop now. Whoa. We have 16 communism points despite me not wanting to start killing people in the streets. Crazy. And I guess we'll go to... What do I want to do? I already forgot. Oh yeah, I guess we'll go check the traps. It's not really in our ledger, but there might be something there. How do I go to the map again? Yeah. Kim, it's cold. Alright, we'll check this one trap, then we'll call it. And then we'll check the others at the start of the next video. If there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Then we'll go talk to Classe.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap.
Ooh.
The rest are piled in a heap in the corner. Dead. No phasmid anywhere. Poor things. A few locusts, poor things.
Oh, phasmid, you say. Maybe you're the phasmid voice in my head. Alright, we'll call it here. Next time, we will, look around for the phasmids a little. Then we'll go talk to Classe until our thought finishes, and then we can focus on opening the disco joint. The true reason we're here. I'm MaximumCheesy87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.